Backup alarm. some guy some guy found the oh yeah, no, I know about the prohibited games list. I did not think to check it. I like to think somebody found that guy's dead body and they just kind of let it slide. Like, yeah, I fucking hated Jared. Oh, fucking god damn it. I'm so sorry, chat. I apologize so deeply to each and every one of you. The very fact that you are tolerating this is appreciated beyond measure. That might be a problem. That might be a little bit of a problem. We're just gonna hope that that one doesn't come back to bite us in the ass.
Yo, fucking Midnight's always up here sending me the goods. That's a big dick.
Yeah, it is.
Why do people always, well, I guess like in the Bible, like Satan's like biblically described as like a very attractive angel, so never
Nope.
mind.
That is false.
Is it? Well, the Bible
Satan...
I read was like, fuck, Satan's hot.
Nope, Satan is never actually physically described in any capacity. You're thinking of Lucifer. Lucifer is described as being very attractive because Lucifer is one of the seraphim. The seraphim are of the highest order of God, and he is considered to be the most beautiful of all of the angels, out of especially the seraphim. But in general, Satan is actually a biblical term for adversary, or basically a person that is a challenger to you.
Okay, so here's the thing. The church I went to, there was no difference.
Yeah, and that's the problem. In the transliteration from the old languages to English, the definition difference between Satan and Lucifer got really mixed. Lucifer is a Satan. He is the adversary of God. Satan himself is, technically speaking, transliterated as Lucifer in some iterations, is a different angel entirely in other iterations. And so it's widely believed that the one that tempted Adam and Eve wasn't doing it out of a malicious sense. It was doing it to test humanity to see if they were worthy. That's biblical theory, obviously. The other one is that there is another character, also named Satan, who is in heaven, notably after the fall, as it takes place well after the point where humans have propagated to a large enough amount that there are cities and shit. And he is sent down to challenge a particular person because he goes up to God and he's like, hey, God, your favorite, I bet I could tempt him. And God takes the bet. And he fucking destroys this man's life. He kills all of his crops. He kills all of his family. He kills all of his
Yeah, and
friends.
then he's like, yo, I also want you to kill your son.
But no, that's a different guy.
Is it a different guy?
No, this
Oh.
this angel quotes, just goes down and murders his whole family. And then at the end of
Yeah,
it, the
but then
guy,
like God rewards them. Like God rewards the dude.
the guy then gets rewarded by getting all of that back, but it's not the same family. He just has more kids. So it's like, hey, we murdered your entire family for the sake of a cosmic bet. Thanks for still worshiping me. And that's the end of like, Satan is effectively an adversary figure. The word literally translates to adversary. Lucifer is a Satan, but he is not necessarily the Satan, unless that is the school of thought that your particular church follows, but due to translation errors, might not be true. depending on how far back you go in the Bible's translations, they use the word Tartarus and Hades, both of which are things that Christians think very much don't exist. So, hey man, long time no see. How's the face sucking? We just found out that security guards aren't people, so we've been murdering security guards. And yes, it was Job, and also Abraham is another thing. But yeah, no. When it comes to Bible knowledge, I have a surprising host of it. I'm wrong on some of it because I never went to church, but I've done independent researching, which means that I'm not colored by the fact that different churches have different teachings that they give. But yeah, no.
Yeah, like Catholics are fucking insane.
Yeah, and so like Lucifer.
And I'm allowed to say that due to me being a Baptist, well, quote unquote, Baptist.
Another iteration of Satan that might not technically be Lucifer, but probably is Lucifer, is in the Bible when Jesus is tempted by a demon in the desert. That demon is referred to as Satan, and specifically does try to offer him the kingdoms of the world. That one's more than likely Lucifer.
Yeah.
Because why would you not?
I just like the like I got into a discussion with my mom that like
Mormon family. Oh no.
Ugh.
That's the worst strain.
I got into an argument with my mom the other day because she was like, all angels are beautiful, and I'm like, that's a lie.
Well, you could argue that it's true.
Oh yeah, depending on, but like, why? Like, to me, a ring, like 18 rings on fire, covered in ice, isn't a true. I don't look at them and go, "That's fucking." Like, I told my mom, like, why else do you think they'd be like, "Yo, don't be afraid," as I appear in your house. I don't look like a normal man. I look like a fucking ring monster. She's like, that doesn't exist. That's just people telling lies. And I'm like, it's literally in like the original text, like the ones the Jews wrote. It's like, yeah, angels look fucked up sometimes. Like, Ma, please.
The thing is, like, people like to not think about that because they want to think about everything as the New Testament, which is the revised edition.
Well, yeah, like, well, the thing is, like, even Dad told Mom, which I was surprised. Dad was just like, yeah, a lot of shit got lost in translation, so who the fuck knows if we're reading is right? Like, he's like, I think so long as you're putting forth an effort, God really doesn't give a shit.
Well, it's like the whole Cerberus thing, right? Like, wait, what the fuck?
Didn't I tell you? 12:45, you're gonna have, like, 10 people. You got fucking 7. Look at this. I, like, predict the future. I'm a fucking... I don't know what it is.
Hey, so remember how I said that if we kill one person, we're going to give up and just kill all of them? We're just killing all of them.
I mean, again, I know what security guards do. Kill them all.
Marshall changed the code again. He's on such a power trip. I think you're right. He managed to send it. Everyone but you.
If you could be...
Okay.
Like a...
I missed that the first time, apparently.
If you could be a being...
Don't forget the fetish. Believe me, I want to find the fetish.
In any, like, religion. Like, you could be, like, an angel or demon in, like, Christianity. Or you could be, like, a Greek god.
I was gonna say, can I go the route of God? Or am I restricted?
Like, you can't be, like, top-notch, like, you can't be Zeus.
I want to be Hades.
But you can be... No, I'm not saying, like, you choose to be, like, one of those gods. You can be a god in that area.
Okay.
Like, what religion would you pick to be a god in? And what would you be the god of? And it can't be, like, the underworld, because that's just Hades.
Well, no. Like, if I'm going to have to pick one in there, I'm going to probably go with, like, a... Well, I guess the best question is, am I in the classical era of the period, or am I just a god that exists still, like American God style?
I don't give a shit. Just pick one. It could be whatever you want, as long as it's a religion.
Chat said Norse, the god of people with long ass hair. That would be a Norse god, though. Like, I know it. Oh god, that's a tough one because I have so many gods that I really like. Just given the fact that.
But you can't be that god.
No, like, but I mean, I would want to be in that pantheon, is what I mean.
Ah, gotcha.
Does it have to be an established religion? I don't think it needs to be, like... established
needs
in the way
to
that you think.
be-
It needs to exist
it
a
needs-
little.
it needs to have like a following.
Hey there, Misty.
doesn't
Hey
need-
there, Gob.
It doesn't need to be like hundreds and thousands of people, but it needs to be like a decent following.
Okay. See, the problem is the Greeks had so many gods that most of it's covered already.
I mean, okay, because I don't know much about anything. So like I know like the main boys. You can't be the big main boys. Like if you want to be like the Greek god of like tadpoles, like okay, fine, whatever. And if there's already a Greek god of tadpoles, that guy doesn't exist anymore. You can be that god. But I'm saying you can't be like Zeus, Hades,
I think that
Thor.
I
You
think
can't. And I know they're not in the same religion. I was just throwing big ones out there.
I think that I would want to be amongst the Greek pantheon in the same, not necessarily family, but same like generalized. Excuse me. The same generalized area as like Thanatos, Hypnos, etc.
All right.
Like a conceptual god, not a god of place, right? Like
Yeah.
Thanatos is the god
You want to
of
be
death.
like god.
Hypnos
You want to be
is
like
the god
god
of
of
sleep.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a god of dogs? I'd wanna
there
be
goes my
like-
personal religion. There are many gods that are like gods of thing in that way. Yeah.
I want to be. I
Thor
wanna
is
be
not
the
a god.
of
He's the supreme
dogs.
commander of the Asgard fleet. Shut up. I hate you so much.
He's shut up. Yeah, shut up.
Okay, can we talk about this, like, first of all, the Venus of Willendorf thing being here, but, like, can we talk about how, like, sad and fat that is? It's not quite Rachel.
What?
There's a fat lady statue that I'm looking at with just huge saggy tits. Artemis is the Greek
Hey!
god of animals, goddess of animals, rather. There's an Egyptian god of dogs, or rather a god that's a god. I get the joke. Because God is dog.
Ooh, see, Egyptian. See, I
Can I be
watching
one of the
that
WoW
movie
gods?
just
I guess
no,
I guess like in theory, but nobody
No.
worships them. in
no.
real
It has
life.
to be like in real life, right now, time gods.
Anubis is a good god.
Egyptian culture would be like really cool, like the Egyptian gods, but like that one movie we watched just ruined.
Gods of Egypt is such a shit show.
Gods of Egypt just ruined my opinion on the Egyptian gods. God of cats.
How do I
wanna be-
how do I get in there?
I'd be the god of dogs.
Why is there another Venus of Willendorf?
Like
Okay,
big dogs.
Chat,
All-
I'm not asking for spoilers, but because like one of you knows this game and is like, hey, you're close to that fetish, where the fuck is that fetish? Just because like I'm blind. Break the glass? Wait, I can just break the glass? Wait, I am a vampire. Just break the glass with your big man fists. Whoa! Can we replicate that?
break me with your big man fists.
I would if I knew. Hold on. No, that wasn't directed at you. I almost broke the game again. That. Okay, sorry, we can't replicate that. You guys know me. You've seen me break the game before.
Now, if you could be a god,
I can't break the glass. I mean,
well, obviously you said you would.
oh
be
wait, I did
these.
break the glass. Hold on. I'm very confused, chat, but thank you very much. I appreciate your assistance. You're wonderful. Also, Bumbles bounce. Hi there.
Hi.
We're slightly broken right now. The audio is not working on the glass? Cool. Things fucking suck, dude.
So if you what?
I wonder which one's the fetish statue. The big fat lady or this one? One is definitely
big-
a fetish.
Big fat lady.
No, it was the creepy one.
Oh. Listen here, some people out there like big fat girls. You're the prime example.
I don't like big fat girls. I just happen to like you.
Oh, well, thank you.
There's
Thanks.
that's something you need to understand. Is I don't really have a preference. I like the person, and then the enjoyment of that physical type comes
The
after.
casing, you enjoy the innards, the casing you don't care about.
No, it's that the casing, like the attraction to the casing comes afterwards. We did lose humanity, but didn't notify us. Or did we tick down humanity at another time? I don't care. These fucking cops suck.
So question.
Looks like a butt plug. Sure.
If you had to get like whipped back in time,
Okay.
what like era and what area would you want to be like thrown back into?
1800s
It has to be
Canada.
it has to be no. It has to be, it can't be the country you live in now, and it has to be at least like 300 years ago.
1700s England.
Fair.
I don't know how they speak back then properly, but I feel like they could understand enough of what I'm saying now to like teach me.
They'd be like, "What the fuck is this peasant talking about?"
Well, the 1700s, it's not really peasantry anymore, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay, so hold on. We got.
But what if you could understand the language of wherever you got thrown back into? Like if you're like, I want to get thrown in like 14 Spain, you could like understand what they were saying.
900s Europe, so I can take over the world and sell my daughter off. Wait, this isn't Crusader Kings 2. Yeah, no, in that one you're just gonna go full incest. You go full incest until your bloodline can't breed anymore, and then you breed them outwards.
Yay, incest.
Negative 100,000 BC. This, you're fucking dead. Like, there's no coming back from that. Oh,
I'd like to.
wait, what? The lasers are back? I disabled the lasers.
No, you didn't.
Wait, is it one of those things that... Well, it doesn't matter. The alarm's done and I killed the humans. Wait, no, I didn't? There's another one?
Oh no.
Remember how we said fuck it?
What?
Like, I'm just saying to chat. Remember how we said fuck it? Yeah, we're at that point now. Oh, you got a gun? I'm so scared. I've got big vampire fists. Dumb motherfucker. I'm so confused, because we were here.
There's a cat at the SPCA in my area that has little fangs. Oh my god, his name is Dracula.
Of course it is.
Oh no,
I have become so dumb when it comes to this game. Like, having not played it for a month, I've completely forgotten how just anything works.
Just wing it. Just fuck it.
Well, no, like, we are at fuck it, but it's also just like, hey, you gotta get, like, that sarcophagus, man. And I'm just like, I don't fucking remember where any of that shit is.
That was a yawn laugh. I did not mean for that to sound the
like,
way.
chat, you're in for a rough ride while I adjust. Remember, Noid, F is for fun time.
F is for friends who do stuff together.
Like, that's not a real door, but it says exit. I want to exit out of it.
It's for you and me.
I can't get out of here because I need a keycard.
Are you a vampire? Can't you like turn into a bat and just like zoom out?
I've made this comment, but also like I still have a mission to do down here.
F is for face sucking.
I mean, that's what we've been calling it whenever I like bite people.
But you're not sucking their face.
No, but like we've just been calling it that.
Isn't that essentially what kissing is?
He sees it. He doesn't see it. I don't see anything. I'm so blind right now. Part of it's because I'm actually only half looking at one screen. How I play Vampire Chat is I look at chat and I look at screen at the same time.
Well, actually the same time, because that's impossible.
You looked right at it several times. This is 100% accurate, and if you guys followed Northern Line, I would tell you just do Line Blind right now. But also, I just enjoy feeling stupid for a little while. Oh, keycard. Fucking duh.
I mean, if you enjoy feeling
Rock
stupid,
tinted?
you should just be me.
Rock tinted, rock tinted, rock tinted, rock tinted, rock tinted. No, like, it's nice for me to, like, play a game that I just suck at and I'm blind at, because I get so used to just being in other things where I'm just like, oh, I get it. Or alternatively, the ones that I've played to death where I just know where everything is.
See, I wish I had. The only game I know like the back of my hand is Dragon Age Inquisition.
See, the other thing is,
It's the only game.
I'm like,
it's any Spyro game, even the really bad ones.
it's that weird thing too, where because of the fact that, like, and this isn't me being narcissistic fully, but it is partially.
Yes, it is.
Because of the way that my brain is normally, where it's just like, hey, you just know all of this useless information, and so you just feel smart. It's like, hey, I suck at this thing really bad, so it makes me feel like less narcissistic. It like tempers me, I guess, is the best way to put it. It's like having you and Nick around, where it's like you guys keep me from being too big of an asshat. Because otherwise...
Yeah, I mean, that's a
so
struggle
what Noid is saying is he wants
but...
to play Antechamber. I don't want to play Antechamber. I don't want to play Antechamber. I like playing old games that make me feel like shit at stuff, though.
Ow.
I don't like games that are intentionally hard. I like games that are ones that I'm bad at. Spec Ops: The Line. I intend to play Spec Ops: The Line. I've been wanting to for like 2 years. I just keep putting it off. And right now I haven't been, because I don't want to have to drag out this keyboard that I've been using, but I don't want to buy another keyboard because what if the keyboard doesn't work?
Or what if you want a webcam? Or what if you have to help me with medical bills?
Yeah, there's that.
I can't understand
there.
why someone would go through the trouble of stealing a box with a very ancient...
Your eyes are
corpse.
rolling up in your head, my dude.
This city's not that dull.
Cutscene, yeah. How about Spec Ops 2 Green Berets? Just a game for Noid. Well.
He's making that hentai face.
Oh no, I don't want to think about the characters in this doing a hey gals, because like they do sometimes.
Hey
I can't understand why someone would go through trouble, blah 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 blah. Beckett, what are you doing here?
You should play the old Yakuzas.
Don't make me play Metal Gear Revengeance again. I quit last time and Costa won't let me forget it.
Please play Yakuza.
From what I've read about it,
I would never play the old Yakuzas. I would play Kiwami.
That's fine. I want you to play the one guy with the eye patch that wears the snake jacket.
You want me to play as Majima?
Fucking like Majima.
I hate to tell you this, but Majima is never like that when he's a playable character, except in the shitty spin-off games.
I mean, that's fine. I just want you to play that game so I can see him.
I wanted to do Yakuzis with Nick, but because we're on such different schedules, play as the living libido. Oh, that guy is great. Yakuza 0 is bad. I thought Yakuza 0 looked fine. I watched a lot of that, but I don't remember any of it, except for the living libido guy and Majima. So what happened to the Ankaran sarcophagus?
Since it's missing, I'm inclined to believe it was stolen, or intentionally misplaced, if you like. Clearly, though, it's not here.
Arankar? Bleach? I don't even know how to pronounce that. It's been so long. It's been 10 years. Like the Majima parts.
10 long years.
Like the Majima parts bring none of the good stuff of him in Kiwami. But the whole point about the Majima stuff in Yak 0 is supposed to be that he was a normal guy at one point, and then everybody expected him to be this crazy psycho loser. And so he just embraced being this idiot clown Joker man, and it just kind of worked out. Because you still see the serious side of him come out in the later games. He's just also insane and wears that snake jacket. Yeah, Grimjaw was a thing. I didn't really care for it. So, who stole my fucking sarcophagus, man?
Interesting
Sorry.
choice of words. Weren't
It's
you
me.
here to take it away? Wouldn't that make you an attempted thief?
Yes, I am an attempted thief. That's not... How do you know I didn't steal it? Wait, how do you know... Wait, how did I know you didn't steal it? I'm transposing words. That's what I get from looking at a screen for almost 9 hours today and then trying to do it again. Seriously, I found that work, like, has just destroyed my perception of, like, how to read. Because I'm having to read and type so much during the day that it's just... Nope, if you want to do that in your own time, fuck you. Okay. Prince Lacroix asked me to bring it back for the Camarilla protection.
That definitely doesn't make it theft.
I don't need the smug here, okay? How many barrels of fingers am I throwing up?
Ew.
Excuse me? Okay, so do you know who stole it or not?
Every supernatural creature in Los Angeles is suspect.
Fantastic.
As are most
That's just what I
human
want to hear.
thieves. I suppose we may want to question magicians as well.
Did you get to examine it at all, Smugman?
Oh, I really wish I had. All this speculation about the sarcophagus containing an antediluvian and being a portent of Gehenna is making me cringe. These are the kinds of ridiculous, superstitious assumptions I came here to debunk.
Fantastic. Tell me about Gehenna again.
Armageddon, doomsday, the end of all kindred. It's a common facet of most mythologies. Fear that the world will end. Many believe Cain and the antediluvians will return to consume or destroy all kindred. I wholeheartedly disagree.
Okay, so tell me about the antediluvians.
No one I know has ever met one, but each of the clans and their bloodlines supposedly...
Why
trace
is your
their
audio
origin
mixing
to
so
an
quiet
original
now?
Vampire, an antediluvian. Some swear these grandsires still exist into the present.
Antediluvian
Kindred and
means
kind leave a
before
lot
the
of
flood.
strange things.
What about Cain?
Cain is the biblical first kindred and founder
You're
of
getting
the
louder
mythological
now.
first city, Enoch, a place where kindred and kind coexisted. I believe Cain's a figure concocted to personify the transition from nomadic society to agrarian society.
I feel like we've had this
That
discussion
myth,
before.
like most, has been twisted by time.
I feel like we've had this discussion before, but it's been a month.
Thin bloods rarely exhibit features or powers of their clan, and many can't embrace. Some are even rumored to have reproduced. Many kindred are terrified that their weak blood heralds the dissipation of every bloodline. Somewhat of an ignorant reactionary response, don't you think?
God, so here's a problem that I have. If given vampiric eternity, I have a very strong chance of turning into two things, and that's a serial killer or this guy. And I don't want to be either of those. Because, like, with the ability to just live forever and potentially never get caught or die, why not murder people? But on the other hand, like, just become big nerd. Why not? But then I'd just be the biggest, smuggest asshole in the room. Why not both? I mean, that's a fair point to make. Why not both? So why don't you believe in
As I
Gehenna?
said, many cultures have the fear of some form of apocalypse. Kindred believed in these stories when they were human, and naturally carried them over into kindred myth. But it doesn't take a supernatural act to cause widespread destruction. Humans and kindred are just as capable of managing their own
Rachel fell
destruction
asleep.
as a deity. A self-realized Gehenna warrants more vigilance than a god-induced one, don't you agree? Such is my argument, which so frequently falls on deaf ears.
Tiny snores. 11 out of 10 best snoring. Charlie's snoring is still the best. So what are the other signs of Gehenna?
What prophecy doesn't have vague apocryphal signs? Let's see. The usual ones cited are the appearance of thin bloods, Cain sightings, doom, gloom, that route.
Okay, this is all fascinating stuff. How long have you been studying?
For 300 years, I've been
He
trying
was
to
so
determine the
boring, he
function
put
of
her
our
to sleep.
existence, the kindred's role in the world. I'm not content to attribute it to some act of supernatural biblical vengeance. We exist for a reason. And if it takes another 300, I'll figure it out. Any thoughts?
We're predatory species like lions, we're mutations with powers like in comic books, we're the next evolution of human beings. We're an alien species from outer space. We're a predatory species like lions.
Yes, I've heard that theory before. It certainly seems plausible.
I think it's
but there's
time
little
to shout
proof to support
really
it.
loudly.
Still,
She is
it's
a
better
brick.
explanation
I don't
than
think
a
screaming
divine
would
sentence
work.
for manslaughter.
I enjoy this life however it came about. I don't mind being a vampire. I hate it, but I don't mind it.
Life's
Oh my
a
God, Rachel.
splendid thing to indulge in. Pity
Rachel.
we're dead. Well, my work here is stolen
Rachel.
away into the night. Think I'll do the same.
It worked. We had to say it 3 times, just like Beetlejuice.
What?
You fell asleep.
I did.
Yeah. They were snoring.
Mm-hmm. Welcome.
Yeah. We Beetlejuiced you back. Just Rachel. Boom. Morning, Rachel.
Good morning.
I think it's time for you to go to bed.
Holy shit, it's 12.
It
Holy
is-
shit,
it's-
it's 12:45.
It's 12:45, the exact time that you called, and I do not have
Fucking-
the amount of people that you claimed. You
You're
are
too away.
you are a false prophet.
It's alright, so are all the other ones.
See you, Beckett. Tiny Snores is now.
Tiny snores! I'm not gonna listen to me snoring. Oh my god.
Well, you can.
I also-
if the
I also
the
did
mic
not mean to
is-
fall asleep.
If the mic is more sensitive, you can hear my cat screaming.
Meow.
Yeah, it's that time of night.
Meow. She wants in. Let her in.
What's the haps, bro?
Feed your cat.
She doesn't want into my room. She's downstairs screaming.
Feed your cat.
It's too late. I'm not gonna feed the cat.
Loves the cat.
I mean, I don't love my cat.
Love your cat.
I don't love my cat.
That's
Give
disgusting.
attention to the fucking cat. Listen, it's late at night. If we give her attention,
some way.
she's going to be expecting it again. You need to think of it from like a logistic standpoint, right? If we give attention to the cat right now, she's going to expect attention around this time tomorrow. If she expects attention this time tomorrow, then she's going to make more noise again. We can't just be giving in to the whims of a cat.
I think so.
No.
You're horrible.
Yeah, if you give a mouse a cookie.
Fuck off, Misty.
Yeah, if you give Rachel a cookie.
Then I get fat.
Not the direction that I was going to take that, but that is a direction.
I can't drink milk, I'll die.
You drink milk all the time. Sometimes I wonder, like, even the severity of your lactose intolerance.
I feel like in all honesty, I'm starting to think I'm not lactose intolerant at all. I think it's just IBS hates me.
Well, no, I think that you do have, like, some level of it, but just...
It's not nearly as bad as it once was.
Yeah. Who knows why. Give a Misty a cookie. You could do that as well.
I have heartburn.
Hey, so Rachel, you'd like this lady.
It's the baby.
She, she's all bloody. She's got tattoos. And
I'm not
her
watching,
dress
so
is a
I'm just
texture. No, I'm just saying, you'd like this lady.
fantastic.
Somebody send Rachel, Midnight send Rachel a
Yes.
picture of this lady.
Oh, hold on a second.
Here's the item from the museum that you'd want.
Yes, this is genuine and of use to me. There is something resonating from it. A whisper. I will give you this in trade. It is known as the Odious Chalice. It swells with spilled blood and offers its bloat to its owner.
Looks like a wet, rotting pig's face. Thanks. Another question.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
That like 5-minute catnap is apparently enough to like make me energized, so that's great.
Yes,
About the items that you want.
yes.
Tell me about the book.
It is used to communicate with certain entities otherworldly. It is a tome called the Voce del Morte. Should you find yourself within the walls of the Giovanni, seize the opportunity and take it, for they will make sure you never have another.
Fair enough. I will bring her right back. Okay, so we got, like, a cup, I guess. I have too much shit now. Excuse me, is this a Bloodborne item? I feel like I should have done more Chalice dungeons. Hey, time for a Chalice dungeon. Guys, we're all on the same page here, it seems. The perverse creation of a Zemiche fleshcrafter, this abomination is forced to live a tortured eternity in servitude to the damned. As you kill enemies, the chalice will fill with blood. Use the chalice to feed from it and gain its stored vitae. That's a person. 3/3 cord. Yeah. I'm on the same page of a different book. That's fair.
Now that everybody's talking about cookies, I like really want a snack, but it's like 1 a.m.
Research of
Can't
at
be
least
eating
6 to
no
use
snack.
this item. Fuck off. What am I at? Research of 5, you son of a bitch. Hey, do you want to read this book, kid? Yeah, I do. Too bad. You gotta get that another skill point. How much is that gonna cost? Exactly 2 more points.
Why? Why did the guy sound like one of those like really creepy guys with like the tan coats that flash people? Like, do you want to buy a watch?
Hey there, stranger. What you buying?
Hopefully like antidepressants.
It's a Resident Evil character.
Then you really need antidepressants if you're in Resident Evil.
Not if you're a normal person, except in everything after 5. Fast talking high trousers. Pull my pants right up over my gut. Ooh boy, that guy's animations were doing great work over there.
Oof.
Even more so if
Lovely
you're in the
evening.
movies universe. Yeah. Movies universe of Resident Evil is the biggest area of depression.
Yeah, just the fact that they were made.
Also the fact that it just keeps supplying Mila Jovovich with steady work.
She's not a good actress.
Everything she's in is bad.
Oh, what a fucking what's the one where she's like a vampire and she takes a little boy? Ultraviolet. Is that the name of the movie?
Fuck, was that Mila Jovovich?
Yeah. Wasn't it? It was the bitch from Resident Evil.
Ultraviolet was the one with like the lady with the katana and the white outfit, and she took care of that boy. Yeah,
That was her.
yeah.
Because like a little kid me was like, oh fuck, this movie's cool, and then as I grew up, I'm like, ah fuck, this movie's bad.
Well, here's the thing: Ultraviolet is a really cool concept.
Poorly
Sure.
executed.
Yeah, that whole movie fucking sucked. It was made with so many people, and it was so bad.
What's the little kid's name? Six? Six. That's it. Little boy's name was Six.
You know why I don't remember that as Mila Jovovich?
Hmm.
She has long hair.
Yeah.
X-Men 3 was also pretty bad.
Was she in X-Men 3?
No.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh.
Starting to doze off there. Oh, I need to get a guard animal of some sort to alert me when folks come in. Maybe one of them chimps like on that show Ape Detective? Oh, that monkey always gets his man.
If it's a chimp, it's not a monkey. Fuck. Hey, so Lacroix's expecting me.
What? Oh, yeah, Mr. LaCroix's expecting.
Anybody
For a young guy,
else
he sure
thirsty
likes
for
to work late.
LaCroix water?
Me, I spend most of my youth in the entertainment.
I refuse to say
Yeah,
LaCroix.
I guarded
Every
sets
time
for
I
over
see it,
6
as much as I
top
hate the
10 TV
French,
shows.
I can't pain myself by saying, like, LaCroix. You're a nice guy, Chuck, but I don't have time for you. Apparently I have time for hearing that glitching out, though. The first 2 Underworld movies are pretty good, never seen the rest. Also, that's not Mila Jovovich, I think?
Yes, it is. Oh, no, it's not.
No,
is
it's
it?
not.
No, it's not. Is it? Yes, it is.
No, it's
I
Kate
think.
Beckinsale.
Oh, no, okay.
Why do I know that? No, it's Kate Beckinsale. That's Kate Beckinsale. Okay, I'm not the only one.
Hey, I'm not the one who said it.
I'm just saying. The only good Mila movie is Fifth Element. I don't like Fifth Element, but yeah. This is a Rachel boy right here. Every time I show up to him, it's just this is a big old Rachel boy. If Ta was buff, this is what Ta would be.
Fantastic.
What? What? Oh my god, that's the best thing. That would have been great if he just one-shot you after doing that. I would have loved if he just straight murdered me, to be honest. That would have been fantastic. Okay, let's try this again. Oh man, he just gets out of there. That's the fact that he does that is so interesting to me. Okay. The lighting effect on him is really harsh. Okay, we have to try this on him now. Oh my god.
The folly of leadership.
Oh
is
my
knowing
god,
that
we
no
did it!
matter what you do,
We glitched it out.
behind your back there's hundreds, certain that their own solution
Oh,
is
that's
the
really
sounder.
good.
And that your decision was the
You're not supposed to get him to
byproduct
face
of
from
a
this angle.
whimsical dart toss. I pronounce the blast sentence, and I soak the critical fallout. I make the decisions no one else will. Leadership. I wear the albatross and a bullseye.
If you made some good decisions once in a while, no one would say anything. I'll play along. Whatever is this about?
The blood hunt on Nines Rodriguez for the murder of
Extra
Alistair Pratt will be
pasty.
called.
Kill all those
Rodriguez's
bodyguards.
execution is only a matter of time. I have lit the fuse. If a war ignites, it's my head they will sharpen the pikes for. At least I can rest easy in knowing that you, my most promising attendant, has relieved me of one encumbrance tonight. Do you need assistance bringing the sarcophagus up to my office?
Well, that's the thing. About the sarcophagus. Appears to have been stolen.
Stolen?
Stolen?
How? Who would...
Oh boy, it's fun to watch his face glitch out while it's not supposed to
Gary,
be in
you
this shading.
treasonous maggot.
Mm.
I should have anticipated your treachery, sewer rat.
Okay, do you mind telling me who the hell Gary is?
The Nosferatu Primogen. The Nosferatu were responsible for finding out where the sarcophagus was taken after the Dane, and for getting keys to the museum.
Okay.
They were the only ones who knew.
Want a soda? I mean,
It's
you can get a
obvious to
soda.
me
You
now.
shouldn't, though.
My mistake.
Gary. The Nosferatu Primogen, eh? So, the Nos.
I want him found. I want him
Yup.
found. The sarcophagus could be exploited, causing who knows what catastrophe.
Yeah,
to the
Gary,
city.
Indiana, but it's
If it were to
populated
fall
by
into
that
the wrong
vault
hands.
that's just all the guys named Gary. When you say want him found, you mean me, I'm assuming. What's the sarcophagus worth to you? I might be able to find it. I'll find Gary in the sarcophagus.
The Nosferatu lurk in the
It's best to
filth
play
below the
along with
streets of
these
Hollywood,
types.
but not even I know just where they hide. Hollywood is, unfortunately, lacking in any Camarilla loyalties. Hollywood's baron is an anarch named Isaac. Isaac's more civil than the anarchs downtown, but nonetheless, he wears his mistrust of me on his sleeve. He may know how to contact the Nosferatu. Find Gary and get him to talk. That sarcophagus could be used
I
against
still
us.
would
Do
love
not
a
come
vampire
back
game just
until you
set in
have it.
Canada just for the fact that the Camarilla would
Now,
have so little
I
power.
must announce the blood hunt and bear the brunt of all consequences.
Like, I hate dealing with the
Escort him
Camarilla
out.
bullshit. It's so stupid. Okay. Ooh, Ooh, it dropped me crouching, too. Fascinating. I'm waiting for the conversation to end and you just follow the world. Kinda happened.
I'm sorry there, but Mr. LaCroix, he told me not to let anybody up right now. He sounded kind of PO'd. Must be all the late nights he's working. Anyhow, I can't let you go see him right now. Sorry.
It's of critical importance that I bring this matter to him personally.
Mr. LaCroix was real specific. Maybe if you come back later, he'll calm down. He seems to be all tore up about that sarcophagus that got stolen from a museum. Must be a real history lover.
Alright, see ya, chunk.
Not supposed to open the doors for anyone. Sorry there, Chief.
I fully understand. Do not worry. We're waiting. Still waiting there. You'd think on a computer made almost like 20 years later that it would be able to run faster. The answer to this is no. Okay. We have 8 points. It would cost 9 points to get slightly bigger brain. That is frustrating. Because one of these days I'm going to have to put points into Blood Explosion. What?
Just the fact that's an option.
Well, in reality what it is you're boiling a person's blood from within their body and then that causes them to explode. Of
I
course,
mean, my statement still stands.
of course it's an option with a vampire blood mage. Like, come on. The prince wants the sarcophagus now. First step is find Gary. The prince has suggested speaking with Isaac Abrams, the Baron of Hollywood. Isaac can usually be found in his jewelry store. Okay, cool. The last Underworld movie was in 2016. I know, it's crazy. The franchise refuses to die. Like, it's absolutely absurd that it has not yet ended. Okay. Blah, 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 blah.
Where to?
Away from here. We're gonna go to Hollywood. Hollywoo.
It's my dream. Just kidding. I would die.
The way Hollywood is going, no franchise will... Ironic that we go to Hollywood as we're talking about
Ain't
this.
seen you here before.
Whoa,
If
hey
I ain't
buddy.
Seen you, neither has Isaac. So that's your next
6
stop.
movies if you count the animated one. Wait, count an animated one. Wait, there was an Underworld animated? Holy shit.
Mhm.
Hold on.
Gotta investigate.
Animated. Well, it's like when we discovered that, like, Blood Plus was, like, packaged in on that one fucking movie.
And you guys didn't believe me?
In fairness, that's a fucking weird one. I typed in Underworld anime, and the first one that came up was Sword Art Online. Underworld
no.
Endless War. 3 new original anime shorts. Really? By what fucking studio? Junpei Takayama, one of the designers on Endless War, reveals on his website, Jun Paradise, how Vreegus and Crandrill's names are spelt, and that they are twins. Oh man, spoilers there. Okay, but what does this look like? What does this anime look like? Because this is
It's
one of the
probably bad.
well, this is one of those made for the West anime, so you know that like aesthetically it's going to be
Bad.
well, it means that it's not going to be as big eyes cutesy style, right? You know what? It's cheap, but I don't hate it.
Link it.
Hold on. Like, there's no good pictures is the problem.
Doesn't matter. Link it.
Fucking Underworld had an anime. Like, of all things. I'm sending you the one time where I see an old man. Because I know you.
Oh, hello.
It's like, hey,
Hello.
look, it's just tall, but like with a wider face.
Hello, sir. See, I'm into that.
Kind of like FMA. I don't think it looks like FMA.
I mean, I'm into it just because of the old man.
There's also a picture that I see of just one dude with 2 women on him, and he's really hairy, but the picture quality is so bad. You can tell that, like, nobody cared about this movie because there's almost no images of it on the internet. I will have to go watch that movie. I will have to go watch the Underworld animated movie because that looks stupid, and I love me some stupid anime, especially when it's made for Western audiences. Okay, so where can I find Isaac? Getting back on track.
Isaac's
I'm
in
sorry
the
that I
jewelry
just
store at the end of the
ignored you
street.
and had a discussion with the person that I came
Yourself
here with, but we're gonna have a talk now. Consider yourself invited. All right, I'll head on over. Loud trailer? I figured as much, that's what you meant. Oh man, I forgot about the advertisement that says fucking baby sale. I love baby sale. Gotta get me to the baby sale. Alright, let's go into this presumably store. Like corner store.
The moon is out, everyone's in dreamland, and you've turned into the devil.
Warning! The Surgeon
Nobody to
General
fall
has
asleep
determined that
next to you?
cigarette smoking
Go
can
ahead,
cause
turn the
cancer,
radio,
lung
read the
disease,
bed. That's
emphysema,
what I'm here
diarrhea, jock itch,
And hey, why don't you
VD,
call me
alien
sometime?
invasion,
Area code
swamp foot, and
323,
may lead to the death of
KL5
cute
KGRK.
little puppies.
Looks like somebody's been waiting in the queue quite a while to
Texas
speak to yours
big
truly.
ones.
So,
Smoke
caller,
'em
why
if you
aren't
got
asleep?
'em.
Insects.
Sriddles.
As in
N
you
and
have an insect
Ns.
problem, or chirping crickets
Stork.
are keeping you up, or you have nightmares about them. Help me
Anytime I come into a vampire place, I just have to look at the brands. It's very good. Boo Boo Blue Honey. Coot
Are there any scientists out there listening to this?
Uhukulu? Coot Uhukulu.
What?
instead of Count Chocula, it's Coot Uhukulu.
Hate this.
This one is just Yep, there's
You know, they
meaties.
voluntarily eat insects. It's
Cheerios. Like shoe.
amazing.
Cheerios.
So, you never sleep at night. I assume
Okay.
you just sleep, right?
Readies.
And what exactly
Mao.
do you do? That would explain why my nephew invested
Fritz.
that 20 I sent him for his
Wait,
birthday.
that is almost just actually
It's always
Doritos.
good to know that the future of our country is in good hands.
Like they just changed like the texturing just a
Let's see
little
who else
bit.
we got. Caller, what do you do?
Little Red,
Okay,
Fakers
and
Quarterly,
what do you do?
Thane, Jin.
So have you
Will Writers Monthly. Chin Shop. A lot of chin happening.
Have you done any other kinds of writing?
Can't really read what that one is. Fire. Snoot Times. Mayday.
So,
Surf.
if you haven't really
Weather.
written anything, how can you call yourself a writer? Because I once fixed my toilet doesn't make me a plumber, right? Is there anyone in this city that doesn't call themselves a writer or actor or director?
Okay.
Don't you think you're doing a disservice?
I'm sorry? Oh! Oh! Oh, that's really good! Oh, that's really good. You can pick up the things inside the glass, but you can't get it out.
Let's see if anyone else agrees. Line 2.
That's even weirder. The door just... What? Oh, I love when things go wrong in Vampire because they're very interesting. Oh, this guy is gonna... Well, I was gonna try and take out more drinks, but apparently I'm not allowed to do that. So we're just gonna open up all of his freezers and just leave them open. Are they just gonna close on their own? Yeah, that makes sense. Stores do tend to do that. This is not at all where I'm supposed to be, and I'm enjoying it. Do not drop trash here. That's fair. Oh man, what are you going to sound like? You look like you're a surfer bra, but not quite there. Yep, sepsi. That's definitely not Pepsi. Oh, is he not gonna get mad if I come behind the counter? He is not at all. We cannot make out the rest of them. They don't have Coke though.
Oh.
You're gonna option it or not?
Welcome to Red Spot, home of the Monster Truck.
Okay, he's not quite as
72
bruh
ounces of
as I
favorite
thought he was
beverage
gonna
for
be.
89 cents, blah blah. You need help or something?
Okay. I want you to get all your stuff together, and then I want you to move back to Wisconsin.
That's a little cold.
So, what's going on around here? Anything exciting? Unusual?
Break it up. you
Always.
two.
You should come out and see my band, A Bowl of Cereal.
I will
Play
not come
tomorrow
out and
night
see your
at
band, A
Crematorium.
Bowl of Cereal.
$5, 2
I
drink
definitely
in.
don't
We're
want
gonna
to see that.
ruin the place.
Sorry,
I-
Roger. The only one that gets to give out their number. On
Anything
your
else
show
I
is
should
me.
know about?
And if anyone was thinking
Yeah,
of asking
the
what I'm wearing,
Vesuvius
that number
rocks.
again is 323
They don't let me in anymore, but
KO5
damn, the
2TRK.
girls in there, dude. It's
We're gonna
like
take a
midget
short commercial
smuggling
break.
ring in there.
But that doesn't mean you can stop thinking about me. Don't go anywhere, boys.
Does your penis always seem to be getting in the way?
I got the last of the groceries, honey. I just need to close the trunk.
What?
Your nail needs the birdhouse to be as good as new.
I was gonna make a comment about this guy,
Sorry, sir.
and then
This
the
dressing room is filled
fucking
with
radio in the
You
game
don't
just
have
goes,
to let
"Does
this happen
your
to you."
penis?"
Hi, I'm Dr. Fred Tuck. Don't let your penis interfere with the quality of your life anymore.
Don't
I
let
have
your
performed
penis
over
interfere with the
300
quality
sex changes
of
in my
your
career,
life
And
anymore.
not one of my patients has ever asked for their tackle box back. Come to Tuck's Sex Exchange in the next month, and I'll give you a free estimate.
Holy
Don't let
shit.
Your peace interfere with your peace of mind.
Oh
Tuck's
shit,
Sex
that's
Exchange,
such a good
located off
ad.
Beverly Drive. Look for the sign with Toothy, the surgical saw. Tired of sluggish internet access?
Mom, the internet's
Oh
all
god.
slow again.
The guy's name is Dr. Tuck. and he cuts off your dick. It's a sex change ad.
Spam.
Oh my god. I love this. I love the fact that the radios are just so terrible. But anyway, yeah, no, like this guy's talking about like this club he's banned from, right?
Oh my.
And
Computer problems
he's
make
just
it
like,
frustrating to
"Oh
learn."
yeah, man, it's great. They don't let me in there, but the girls in there, dude, it's like a midget smuggling ring."
Oh my god.
Like, is he... I want to know if he's implying there is a lot of dwarves there, or if there's just a lot of short women and he finds that attractive.
Books, the original internet.
Terrorists
Books, the
are
original
prepared to
internet.
destroy the largest dam in America.
I have to pee.
Then she bomb goes off.
Be right back.
Okay, anyway, maybe I'll go check that out. I'll see the midget
And
smuggling
only
ring.
this renegade cop
Hey,
and
you
his
know,
ex-wife's
you should
manicurist
really ask me about
stand
the special,
between
you know?
destruction and
Alright, I'll buy it.
unexpected love.
What's the special?
File you as
I'm glad you asked that, bro. Seeing as
This
how you look
summer,
trustworthy
all
or
bets
something.
are off The
I got
heat is
this
on.
special where
The
you buy
fix
some really
is in.
expensive
The
burrito
dogs
tops or
are out.
Grateful
The
Gist.
game
You get
is
a free
up.
weapon of
The
your
chips
choice,
are
right?
down. The
You
stakes are high. The odds are low. The danger is huge. The payoff is slim.
Free weapon?
Friendships will be made. Rules will be broken. Wrongs will be righted. And no unturned
You're selling
stone
weapons
will
out of a
be left.
convenience store?
Get ready
Yo, keep
to
it
be
down.
turned inside out
It's
and
just my
upside
side gig,
down.
you know. New amps and lap
Over
dances don't pay
to
for themselves. dude.
Hydroelectric Boogaloo. The best damn movie you'll
Yeah,
see
show me
this
what you
year.
got, man.
When I'm grinding the reverse Poindexter 540 to Ollie northbound the
Fucking
contraband, I can't think
big
about
dick
being loaded.
pistol. A
That's why every
44
morning I
Magnum
down a pound
revolver.
round of Gentle Extreme
Feeling
Wax and
lucky,
Sports
punk.
Drink.
A
Because when
large
you're playing,
caliber
we get
monster with
Silk Rough
the power to
720.
stop
You don't want
almost
anything to
anyone
swing that.
dead in his tracks. Alternate fire mode is
The moon
fan.
is out,
Oh my
everyone's in
god, now
dreamland,
this
and
is
you've turned
America.
into the
Yeah,
dub of night.
that
Nobody
is
to fall asleep next
crazy.
to? Go ahead and pull the radio
Light
into
leather.
bed. That's what
This
I'm
is
here
a set
for.
of light leather
And hey, why
clothing.
don't you
Light
call me
leather
sometime?
clothing has an
Area
armor
code
rating of 2,
323
but hinders movement slightly,
KL5
resulting in a
KTRK.
-1 to dexterity.
Looks
Some
like somebody's
examples
been
of
waiting
light
in the
leather
queue quite a
clothing
while to
are
speak to
leather
yours
jackets,
truly.
leather skirts, and
So,
leather
caller,
gloves
why
and
aren't you
boots.
asleep?
Fair enough. Oh, that sigh is going to be really good.
Insects. As in you
Utica
have an insect
M37.
problem? Or tripping crickets are keeping you up? Or you have nightmares about them? Help me out here.
We got like all the money, so we're just gonna buy a bunch of
Asleep, they can crawl into your mouth or your ears or your
ammo.
nose. You can't prevent it if you're asleep. I mean, what can
Not
you
that
do?
we use
Are
gun
there any
often,
scientists
but
out
just
there
in
listening to
case,
this?
right?
I read something. I don't know where.
The timing, good lord. Jesus, 450 for a leather jacket from a gas station. Listen. He's selling at black market, okay? He's selling at black market. Okay. We're gonna just name this one Good Laugh. Because we've had a good time in this place. This was a good point to show up. This was a good one.
Centipede is gonna drop into your mouth and crawl down your throat.
As a centipede that's gonna get into your mouth and